Hi, my name is Crystal Martin, and I am the National Director of the Network of Women Ministers. I also work with Chi Alpha Campus Ministries as the Cross-Cultural Missions Director and am an Associate Pastor at Central Assembly of God in Springfield, Missouri. Like many of you, I wear a lot of hats. But today, one of my very favorite hats to wear as a friend or a mentor of Muslim women. Can I tell you, being a friend and working with Muslim women has been one of the most enriching experiences of my life. My family and I spent a few years in working overseas as missionaries in a Muslim context, and they're here in the States. I've also directed our ministry with Chi Alpha to international students. And so I've had the context of working with both Muslim men and women here in the United States. And so both of those experiences have so enriched my life as I have had the privilege of living closely with people who are from the Muslim background. So what I do is I enter any kind of a community, whether it be overseas or here in America, is I always look for bridges. I want to ensure that I have Muslim people in my life. And so I look for bridges. How are we going to do that? So when I lived overseas and we worked within a Muslim context, we said, okay, how are we going to engage Muslims in our world? So we did a few things. We taught English was a bridge. Now my end goal was not teaching English. My end goal was having community, having friends with Muslim women. That was my goal. My goal was to introduce and to carry the kingdom of God. My goal was to bring Jesus and his message, but you got to start somewhere. For Jesus with the Samaritan woman, his bridge was a cup of cold water. So I always look for bridges. Now, when I'm in the States, one of the bridges I always look for, almost every community has a university campus where there are often host family programs. What an amazing bridge to actually adopt a young Muslim woman. Oftentimes I can choose a country. My last international student I adopted as a host parent was from the country of Pakistan. And can I tell you, is I sat with this beautiful young woman and shared life with her, mentored her in what it feels like to live in America. She mentored me in so many ways. She brought such inspiration and she brought a great friend. So we reverse mentored. And in the end, I was able to share with her the stories of Jesus. I was able to share with her what God was doing in my life and invite her into a journey with Jesus. She hasn't accepted him yet, but I know the seeds I sown are going to produce harvest in the future. When I was overseas, one of the young women that I was in community with, it was actually over a sporting event. We did a dodgeball tournament to create a bridge into a community. And if you can believe it, it was my high heels that were the bridge, because she and I came to a dodgeball tournament in high heels. Not very smart unless your desire is to chat on the sidelines. So she and I sat on the sidelines of dodgeball wearing our high heels. That opened a door into community. And can I tell you, that young woman went from Muslim background to today she is beautifully serving Jesus. She married a Christian young man, and together they are leaders in the church in their community. What was the bridge? High heels. So as you go forward today, remember, look for bridges around you, because there are Muslims in every community. You will bring the kingdom of God. You will bring Jesus into their lives, and they will enrich you way more than you enrich them. So go forth today. May God bless you. Look for the bridges.